Boy, it's been a while since I've done this. How does this work? I think I'm going live now. How do you know if it's working? YouTube completely changed the way that they do live streams, so this is gonna be a learning process for both of us. Let's see. It says I'm offline right now. Oh, no, it says I'm live. How cool is that? Okay, so how do I get the chat? All right, so we're 20 seconds in. Let me find the chat. There it is, pop out chat. Cool, there it is. All right, we're learning. We got this, guys. Can you guys hear me? I didn't even announce this, so I don't expect many people to even go on. It's probably the first video in how long? Gosh, a long time. Hold up a second. Okay, chat. Test. I should be able to look at it through my phone, right? Like pull it up and see what's going on with that. This is purely a test stream. A second here. YouTube app. Gen 180. Oh, it says I'm live. I should be able to look at it through. There he is. All right, so it works. I could see myself. That's cool. It's purely a test stream. Why didn't it have the new thumbnail? I uploaded a different thumbnail. That was probably because it's going live through YouTube. Well, what's up, guys? Oh, it says I'm live. All right, gotta get this figured out. Sorry, this isn't like a content-filled video right now. I'm just trying to test out the stream. YouTube changed the way they do live streams, so I'm just learning the new process real quick. Okay. How do I change the thumb? Okay. Hopefully that does it. All right, how does the chat work? Yo, what's up? It has been a long time. I can see you guys now. Perfect. I just saw the chat pop up. This wasn't like a planned thing. I'm just trying to figure out how the new live stream thing works. But thank you for the welcome back. Freda BTS. It's back to the point where I'm starting to see those K-pop names. I remember that's like all I saw. Kira, Hannah, Donna, Joyce, what's good? What's good? Man, it's been a while. It has been a long time, though. I've been good. I've been good, Joyce. Thank you for asking. Just been super busy with life, I guess. Let's see here. That's how you get the settings to pop up. Figured it out, guys. All right, we're learning this. Cool. I think I'm ready. Sweet. We got this thing figured out, guys. It has been a hot minute, Krista. How have you guys been? How's life been? I want to hear about y'all. You know, how has the past year been for you guys? Because it's been about a year since I've made anything consistent. How's the move been? The move's been great. You know, I'm still getting things situated, but I'm like 90% moved in. You know, like back in here, the couch is on its way here right now. It's being delivered from LA. So I don't know how long it takes to deliver a couch from LA to the other side of the country where I am, but that's where it's going to go. So soon you guys are going to be seeing that couch. We might even do live streams over there. But it has taken up way too much time to figure out a house. I thought it would be way easier. Turns out it's not. It's a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. Even just to like paint a room, like painting this room in here, it took a while. Like, there's like prep work and stuff. The actual painting part, because I guess that's how you paint with a roller. The painting part, that took like 10% of the time. The other 90% was just all doing the rest. All right, Kira, finished my first year of college. Hey, congrats. You got that first year under your belt. I feel like that's going to be the hardest year and the year easiest in a lot of ways. But I guess it depends on the major and all those kinds of things. I think if I were to go back to college, I would really only go back for, like, it's weird, I've thought about this, but either film, to like study film and the whole industry professionally and not just as a YouTuber, or botany, because I've been really into plants lately and I'd love to take an entire degree on botany, but I just worry it might ruin it for me, like the way it's structured and everything. Because right now I kind of just learn at my own pace, but college can like really ramp things past where you're interested. Anywho, let's see, what's been going on in my life? So about a year ago, I moved from New Jersey, right outside Manhattan. I moved down to Maryland. And let's see here. Yeah, that's about a year ago. A little over a year. But it's been really good. It's been a lot to get used to. But, I've gotten used to my job, the house, and everything, and I finally feel more paced out, a little more relaxed and chill. So I'm trying to figure out how to do YouTube again. And I just figured out how to do streams, so that's cool. Krista, 10:40 p.m. Let's see, where are you where it's 10:40? So nowhere in the U.S. Just eating. I moved to my best friend's place for like 2 months because renovations take too much time. I feel you. Renovations always take longer than you think they're going to take. I'm so healthy right now. Hey, holla. Can you believe it? I'm going to Alaska next year. All right, going over to the U.S. It's amazing how huge Alaska is compared to the rest of the states. Like if the U.S. is this big, that whole chunk would be Alaska. It's like it's half as big as the rest of the country. It's kind of crazy. No, it's good. Things are going well. Renita, did you get your couch in your room? The one that you asked about? Oh, yeah. No, I bought it. I bought it like a month or two ago. Couches take forever because I think they make them to order. So they're not like ready to ship. They have to like build the couch, which is crazy to me. But I guess that's how they do custom orders. So it's just the way that works with that industry. So I've been waiting for this couch to get built, and it got built, and now it's being shipped here. And supposedly it's going to be here in a week, is what they told me. So 1 week from today, I'll have the couch, and we'll be bueno. But as of right now, I'm just sitting on the floor, which has been oddly therapeutic. It's like minimal, and I'm just like in a state of zen. Because when you don't have a lot of things, it clears the mind. So that's good. Gen 180. See, I thought about doing a live stream on the main channel, but I also didn't want to get bombarded with K-pop requests or just requests in general. Because I kind of feel done with all that. I feel like I want to do something completely different. But whatever. Krista, you still don't remember I live in Finland. Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while. You gotta give me some time to get my YouTube legs back. Gotta rejuvenate that part of my brain. Glad it's all good though. Let's see. So it probably has been even longer than a year since I've done anything on, what's it called? The Gen 180 channel. And I was thinking if I want to start back up, I'd probably start on Gen 180 first. It's more important to me. It's near and dear into my heart. I don't know what I'm going to do. What did we do before on the channel? We did like a typical, in my mind, I was trying to get what a Bible study would be like a local church Bible study, a youth group. And I was trying to take that concept, put it online, see what that would look like. Learned a lot of different things on what works and what doesn't work. But overall, I think I realized that it's a success. It's just, you need to be looser with the structure. Let things flow naturally. You know what I'm saying? But I guess overstructure is better than no structure. I don't know. But now I want to do something different. And the problem is I don't know what that is. But I'll figure it out. Do you have any ideas on what you want to do with this channel? Good question. Oh, whoop. Why was the message deleted by me? Sorry, I accidentally just deleted a message. I'm so sorry. Why did I delete that? It was an accident. I'm still getting used to YouTube. I apologize that I just deleted your message. That was an accident. How do I bring it? Okay, so I just brought it back for me. I hope it brought it back for you guys. That's hilarious. Might be. So let's see, on this channel, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do semi-topic based, but anything that's live, like what we're doing right now, I wanted to try something different, something maybe more personal, that has to do with like our everyday to day life and just talking about that. And I was wondering if you guys had any ideas. I wanted to tap into y'all, and see if you had any thoughts or suggestions with how to get back up on this channel. Because it's a struggle. It's easy to do one type of video and you get really good at it. Like a reaction, for example. You can figure out the structure and get super good at it. And then, it's a super easy video to make, something like a reaction video. Problem is I got bored with it. I don't want to do that anymore. I love music. I just don't want to make any more of those types of videos. So now that I know that, now I'm struggling with, okay, well, what do I want to do? And it's like a harder thing than I thought it would be. And then when you have an existing fan base, like on the main channel, 150,000 subscribers, or whatever the size is, you don't want to like screw up, and there's a lot of pressure, and you want to get it right the first time. But with these types of things, it's more iterative. It's more, you figure it out as you go. So when that clicked into my brain, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing stuff. I'm just going to keep trying things, starting with this video, and I'll figure it out as I go along. What about the idea I saw on Instagram? Remind me of your idea, Anna. My apologies. But yeah. I was just reading a chapter in James, and there was something that popped out. Hold up, I'm gonna go grab my Bible. I'm gonna be right back. It's a very unstructured video. Bible time. All right, here we go. In my Bible study at my church right now, we're going through the book of James, and it's been really cool. I've been learning a ton. So let me go ahead and pull up a verse that I was just looking at here. I think it was, here we go. James chapter 3, verse 1. This is an interesting one. It's about controlling your tongue. But anyway, dear brothers and sisters, not many of you should become teachers in the church, for we who teach will be judged more strictly. And I'm like, ugh. I better not teach that. I don't want to get judged more strictly. But I think what it's saying is when you have an audience, you best be careful, especially when you're talking about things like the word, because that's affecting a lot of people. And you don't want to just do that willy-nilly. You don't just want to fly by the seat of your pants. You want to make sure that you're speaking God's truth and not your own truth. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when I read that a few months ago, it started freaking me out a little bit. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do Gem 180 because I am by no means an expert. I'm like the opposite of an expert. Plus, I'm like the most imperfect Christian you've ever met. Like the people that know me best know me, like I have a constant struggle with my faith. There's times where I'm doing great and I'm like, yeah. And then there's times where I'm like in the pits and I feel like I just don't want to even talk about it. Just because it's hard to talk about it and admit where you're at sometimes. So I've been stuck in the middle. Like, is this even a channel that I want to keep doing? Because of how much I struggle in my own faith and my own walk and how imperfect I am. Like, who in the world am I to do a channel like this? And I know that sounds a little dramatic, but it's how I actually feel. I'm thinking like, I'm the opposite of the person that should be doing this channel. Like, I feel like I know other people who are way better Christians than me, who screw up a lot less, who are much more passionate about their faith and seem to have everything figured out with that. And I'm like, they're the ones that should be doing this channel, not me. And it's really tough for me to go live and talk about my faith when I'm in the middle of a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really difficult for me to do. So the last year has been full of a lot of struggles, and I won't go into it, but I've been going through a lot of upward focus and struggles. This is like a camera struggle right now. There we go. We're good. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's hard for me to keep doing this channel when I have my own struggles. But then I started realizing that's kind of everyone, isn't it? Like, and God doesn't call the perfect, he calls the imperfect. And none of us on this side of heaven will ever be perfect. So maybe instead of trying to teach or do anything like that, What if we just did something a little bit less, I don't know, a little less structured and a little bit more real every day? You know? Like reading through a couple verses, like what's Hannah's idea? Or we choose a topic and then come with scriptures. I like that. So it's like we choose a topic. Let's say like the topic of anxiety, you know, because that's something that I struggle with personally. I can get wrapped up in everyday problems and just get anxiety about my future, about what's going to happen, about what my plans should be, and maybe that could be a topic, and we could all just bring verses to the video. You know what I'm saying? Like bring verses that are relevant to us and share them, and we could just talk about them. So we're all kind of in it together. It's not just me doing everything, because I probably shouldn't be the one doing everything. I like that idea, Hannah. Thank you for that. People bring their favorite scriptures to discuss as a group, and that's a great video to kick it off with. I like that idea, Hannah. Anywho, what's up next year? Sorry, I've been missing the chat. Everyone's an imperfect Christian. That's the perfect time. When you share your faith with others, your faith strengthens. Thank you so much for saying that, because that was my next point that I just forgot. And I'm really glad you reminded me. One of our family friends, my mom reads this blog, and it's a really good blog. It's written by this mom who is really good with managing finances and staying frugal, and you know, a lot of DIY and like doing things like that. So her blog, it escapes me what it was called. It's like the frugal so-and-so. She did it. She started that blog because she herself struggled with that, and she wanted to get better. You know what I mean? Like she wanted to become more conservative and better with her money and better with life. So that's why she started the blog, not because she was an expert, but because it was an opportunity for her to be able to focus on that. And I was like, ding, that's me. I need to get better in my faith. I'm struggling so hard, and it's not good for me to be alone with this. And it's not good for me to be on an island and like isolate myself and try to figure it out just between me and God. There are things that I can figure out just between me and God, but God created us as social creatures, and we're made for community. And this is a community. And I'm far from perfect, but I think we can figure it out better together. So that's kind of what I want to do. I want to figure it out together, because we're all at different points, but we can all lift each other up. Life is better together. Joyce, what's good here? We can struggle together. I can relate with what you're saying about questioning your faith. Thank you for understanding that. It's kind of tough for me to say that, especially because I feel like I'm supposed to be the one that never questions my faith, because I've got like a channel about my faith. So if I have like a moment where I start questioning things, I'm like, wow, I don't know, I feel like I'm cheating on, or I'm lying to everyone that has ever subscribed to that channel, this channel, Gen 180. But doubts are so natural. Everyone has them. Everyone. I have never met a Christian who has never had not one doubt. Never, not had, not. You get what I mean. Anyway, let's see, Donna Scott. Everyone is having struggles. You aren't alone. I have my ups and downs too. Thank you. Preach. Bless. I need to go now. My friend is coming home from work, but I'll watch this tomorrow. See you later. Say hey to your friend for me. But everything will flow on God's pace. I like that. And see, that's why I don't want to have a super huge amount of structure, because I want room for God to work, you know, as opposed to me just trying to force everything to work. Anyway, this has been cathartic. I like this. I got my feelings out. This is what I've been thinking about lately. I'd love to start the channel back up. I care about this channel way more than my main channel, which, you know, is tough for some people to understand. They're like, you have so many more subscribers on the other. You put more work into the other channel. I'm like, yeah, but this channel is like part of my heart. The other channel is just music, which is great. It has its place. But at the end of the day, I would way, way rather that channel get deleted than this one, because this is what really matters to me a lot more. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and working through that kind of rocky beginning of the stream as I was figuring out how the new YouTube platform works. But I figured it out, so now we're good to go. And what should the next video be? Oh, you know what? I should message it out in the Kakao group chat. It has been so long since I've been messaging in this group chat. But you know what I'm going to do? The next video, The next live stream, well, why are we blurry? There we go. The next live stream, it's going to be about our favorite verses. Anyone's favorite verse. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be on a specific topic like anxiety or faith or prayer. It can just be about whatever speaks to you the most. It doesn't have to be your favorite verse of all time. It seems like a really tough thing to pick. I don't know if I could pick a favorite verse of all time, but what's the favorite verse right now that God's been working on your heart with, something that's been speaking to you? So whatever that verse is, if you could bring it to the next one, I'll schedule it out. I'll set a little time, schedule it out for some time later, and there'll be plenty of advance notice for you to be able to prepare for that. I know we're all in different time zones around the world. Some of us are sleeping right now, so it's really tough for us to find a time that works for everyone. But if anything, they'll be able to watch it later after the stream is over. And even though if they can't, be live with it, I think people can still benefit from it. Is there any way you can send out the topic on YouTube too? Good question. I think there is. I think recently YouTube did a thing where I can send out just a message on my channel. I'm pretty sure. I did that on my main channel. I think I can do that on this one. So I'll just send out a message on the channel. I don't know if it'll alert you guys. I think it will. And I'll say next video's topic, favorite verse. And then I'll also schedule a live stream and that'll pop up. It'll say in 3 days or whatever, how many days, community post. Thank you, Hannah. Appreciate that. I'll set out a community post and I'll also schedule the next live stream. And whenever that'll be, we'll just hop on, we'll do it, and we'll figure out the next video then. Because this is just a one video at a time type of thing. We'll just try to go with where God's leading us. How does that sound? I think that's what I want to do. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I didn't expect anyone to join right now. That's kind of surprising to me, but it's also encouraging. So, yeah. All right, you guys have a great rest of your evening. God bless.